Good morning and happy Monday to you. If you're looking at your equity portfolio at the start of this week, then you'll have a smile on your face in all probability. And this because the equity markets are looking quite buoyant today, and that mood is dramatically different from what we saw last week. And in fact, over the course of the last several weeks, you've had significant selling in the equity markets, and you've had a steady sort of a decline for the benchmark indices. Today, however, the Nifty 50 gaining about 200 points, the Sensex up over 750 points, and it's quite a broad-based move higher. We'll get to the broader markets in just a bit, but what has shifted? Nothing really on the ground, because you have COVID-19 cases that are still being reported as of this morning at 3.5 lakhs. That's the peak and that's the record for any country around the world. Perhaps the shift in sentiment is on account of the aid that has been promised by the US and Europe. Several countries in Europe have actually offered to help in the form of PPE kits, oxygen concentrators and the like. So there is some bit of positivity that could be coming from that end, but broadly you could also argue that there has been quite a sharp correction, 8% or thereabouts, from the high point that we saw, the all-time highs that we saw not too long back for the benchmark indices. So quite a few of those large cap heavyweights on the benchmark index were available at attractive prices, at least for the near term. So you have quite a few of them that are buzzing in trade. Now, there are of course still concerns about availability of oxygen and medicines, but like I said, that's to a certain extent mitigated by the aid that has been promised. And besides that, there was also quite a decent handover from the Asian market. So all told, it was a positive cue for the Indian markets. Let's take a look at some of the names that are outperforming in trade today. ICICI Bank, on the back of very strong results that were posted over the weekend, and in fact the first four names on the Nifty 50 today are financial names. You have the likes of Axis, Bajaj Finance, SBI also doing quite well. Ultratech Cement gaining about 2.8%. Reliance Industries, heavyweight on the Nifty, gaining as much as 2.6% and pushing the Nifty higher. Among the losers, you have HCL Tech, perhaps the street not really too happy with the results that were posted, 2.5% lower as of now. Britannia losing about 1.7%, Cipla about 1.4%, and then Sun Pharma bringing up the rest, or down about 1% or so. Look at the sectoral indices then, and you have the Nifty Bank that is doing particularly well for itself, 2.4% or thereabouts. You have the auto index that's gaining about 0.9%. You have FMCG that's gaining about 0.3%. IT is up 0.9%, media about 0.5%, and metals about 1.3%. The only index that is underperforming at this point is the pharma index, which is down about 0.1%. But broadly, and even the broad markets are looking quite good. You have the mid cap and the small cap indices that are gaining at this point about 0.9% and over 1% respectively. The market breadth is very clearly in favor of the gainers, about 1,379 gainers as of now and 392 declines. What are you going to look forward to over the course of the week? Of course, earnings front and center, and M&M Financial from the broader markets reporting a significant increase in provisions for bad loans. That's something to watch out for. Is that a worry for the broader financial names? Of course, the larger names have been able to raise capital and are adequately provisioned already. But we'll have to wait and watch how things pan out on that front, assuming, of course, that we can't get out of the woods with regard to COVID-19, which, of course, we're all hoping that we will.